Do you know why you feel stuck in English? Here is something most people don't tell you. Many people with ADHD don't fail at English because they are bad at languages. They fail because they are trying to learn English in a way that fights against their brain. Before I show you the path from A1 to C2, I want to show you the most common mistakes people with ADHD make, without even realizing it. Here is the first curiosity. People with ADHD often understand more English than they think, but they use it in the wrong way. You watch series, videos, reels, you understand the story, you catch the jokes, but when it's time to speak, your brain freezes. That's not lack of knowledge, that's overload. ADHD brains process information very fast, but they lose focus when the process is heavy, slow, or boring. Traditional English learning is exactly that, heavy, slow, and boring. So if you feel stuck, frustrated, or tired of trying again, stay with me, because the problem is not your intelligence, it's the method.
Now I want to give you a simple challenge. For the next 7 days, watch the same short scene every day. No subtitles, no pausing, no translating. Just listen. On day 1, you will feel lost. On day 3, patterns appear. On day 7, understanding feels automatic. This is how habits are built. This is how confidence grows. Not by intensity, by consistency. Now I want to give you a simple challenge. For the next 7 days, watch the same short scene every day. No subtitles, no pausing, no translating. Just listen. On day 1, you will feel lost. On day 3, patterns appear. On day 7, understanding feels automatic. This is how habits are built. This is how confidence grows. Not by intensity, by consistency. If English has ever made you feel small, slow, or incapable, remember this: you were never the problem. Your brain is not broken. It just needs a different path. This channel exists for people like you, people with ADHD who want to learn English calmly, clearly, and without pressure. Stay consistent. Trust repetition. Trust your brain. And most important, don't give up on yourself. Your English can change. And you don't have to do this alone.
If you want to go from A1 to C2, you must change one thing. Stop treating English like a school subject. Languages are not learned through explanation. They are learned through exposure and use. You don't learn to swim by reading. You learn by being in the water. The same is true for English. Listening comes before speaking. Understanding comes before accuracy. When you stop forcing output and focus on input, your brain relaxes, and relaxed brains learn faster. Here is a simple loop you can follow every day. Listen, repeat, react, rest. Listen to short content. Repeat without thinking. React naturally, even if it's imperfect. Then stop. No overload, no pressure. This loop works because it respects attention limits. It trains the brain without exhausting it. Progress comes from repeating this loop, not from increasing difficulty. Many people ask, when will I stop translating? The answer is simple but honest: when your brain no longer needs it. Translation is a survival tool. When English feels unsafe, your brain grabs your native language. When English feels familiar, translation disappears by itself. You don't need to fight translation. You need to replace it with trust. And trust comes from repetition, not explanation.
Here is something most people never tell you. ADHD can actually help you reach advanced English faster. People with ADHD are good at pattern recognition, emotional connection, deep focus on interesting content. These are powerful tools for language learning. When you watch a series you love, your brain absorbs tone, rhythm, and expressions naturally. You don't study English, you experience it. Advanced speakers don't sound fluent because of grammar. They sound fluent because they feel the language. And feeling is something ADHD brains do very well.
Let's talk about something uncomfortable but necessary. School did not fail you because you were lazy. School failed you because it taught English in a way that ignores how ADHD brains learn. You were taught to sit still, memorize rules, translate sentences, and wait before speaking. But ADHD brains learn through movement, emotion, repetition, and context. When learning feels abstract, your brain disconnects. When learning feels alive, your brain wakes up. This is why you may remember English from songs, games, or series, but forget grammar rules. Your brain remembers what feels real. This means the problem was never you. The method was wrong.
Let's be honest. Many people with ADHD quit English not because it's hard, but because it becomes exhausting. Burnout is real. So here is the rule. Your English routine must feel light. If it feels heavy, you will quit. You don't need motivation. You need a system that works on bad days. This means same time every day, same type of content, same small effort. 10 minutes counts. 5 minutes counts. Progress for ADHD brains comes from returning, not from pushing. Some days you will feel focused, some days distracted. Both days count. When English becomes familiar, not scary, your brain opens. And when your brain opens, learning accelerates. Now let's talk about the biggest jump, from intermediate to advanced. This is where most people get stuck. Why? Because intermediate learners still try to control English. They want the right word, the right grammar, the perfect sentence. Advanced learners do the opposite. They let English happen. To move forward, you must stop building sentences word by word. You must start using chunks. Instead of thinking, I plus need plus to plus say, you think in blocks. I don't think so. That makes sense. Let me see. This reduces thinking and increases flow. For ADHD brains, chunks are powerful. They reduce cognitive load and increase confidence. Advanced English is not more rules, it is less thinking.
Now, let's talk about something very important. Why do you feel slow even when you understand English? This is a very common feeling for people with ADHD. You listen, you understand, but your response comes late, and this makes you think, everyone is faster than me. But here is the truth. Your brain is not slow. Your brain is overloaded. When you translate, analyze grammar, judge yourself, and try to be perfect at the same time, your brain is doing too many tasks. Speed disappears. Fluent speakers are not fast because they are smarter. They are fast because they react without thinking. The goal is not speed. The goal is automatic reaction. When you remove translation and pressure, speed appears naturally. Not all at once, but little by little. So stop comparing yourself to others. Your brain works differently, and that is okay.
Now, I want to give you a simple challenge, the 7-day ADHD English Challenge. Every day for 7 days, choose one short scene, 5 to 10 seconds, watch it 3 to 5 times, do shadowing once, no translation, no notes, no pressure, just exposure. 10 minutes a day. That's it. Your only rule: if you feel confused, stay calm. Confusion means your brain is learning. After 7 days, you will notice faster understanding, less translation, more confidence. This is how habits are built for ADHD brains. Small, repeatable, emotionally safe. Now let me show you the ADHD-friendly path from A1 to C2. Step 1. One source. Choose one series, one accent, one style of English. Consistency creates safety. Step 2. Short scenes. 5 to 10 seconds. Watch the same scene many times. First time, confusion. Second time, recognition. Third time, understanding without translation. Step 3. Shadowing. Listen and repeat at the same time. Not to be perfect, but to feel the rhythm. Fluency lives in rhythm, not grammar. Step 4. No overanalysis. Don't pause every sentence. Let English flow. This is how you move from A1, A2 to understanding sounds, B1, B2 to reacting naturally, C1, C2 to thinking less and feeling more.
Now, let me tell you something very important. ADHD is not a limitation for learning English. It can actually be a superpower if you use it correctly. People with ADHD are great at pattern recognition, emotional connection, learning through context, mimicking sounds and accents. This is why many people with ADHD learn English faster through movies, series, music, and real conversations, not textbooks. Here is the shift you need to make. Stop learning English as a school subject. Start learning English as a living experience. Instead of asking, "What does this word mean?" ask, "What is happening here? How does this person feel? What is the intention?" This is how native speakers process language, and ADHD brains are naturally good at this kind of learning. When you stop forcing logic first. From A1 to C2, the difference is not grammar. The difference is automatic understanding.
Let's talk about the biggest mistakes people with ADHD make when learning English. Mistake number 1, trying to learn everything at the same time. Grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, listening, speaking, all together. For ADHD brains, this creates chaos. Mistake number 2, translating everything in your head. Translation feels safe, but it blocks fluency. It creates delay, anxiety, and mental fatigue. Mistake number 3, studying too long. 2-hour study sessions feel productive, but they destroy consistency. Here's an important curiosity about ADHD. Your brain doesn't learn better with effort, it learns better with interest and repetition. This means short sessions work better, repetition works better than intensity, enjoyment is not optional, it's necessary. If this is making sense so far, pause for 1 second and comment below, what is your biggest problem with English right now? Speaking, listening, focus, translation? And if this content speaks to you, follow the channel, because everything here is built for ADHD learners.